Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tim, and this channel is going to be exploring the various types of computer electronics that are available out there, whether it be a Raspberry Pi, iPad, various types of DIY type stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see on the screen here, I actually have the Raspberry Pi up running the Thonny program editor for Python. And in the upper left hand corner, you see the Raspberry Pi showing the Sense Hat. The Sense Hat is something that plugs into a Raspberry Pi and has different types of sensors like temperature, humidity, as well as an 8x8 display that can display various types of images, like the image you're seeing right now. It really is an interesting thing to play with. Today I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit on how to use it. Basically, if we'll start out here, you see up here the Sparkles Python. Basically, it is importing the SenseHat functionality from the SenseHat library. It will then create a variable called sense. It clears the screen. Then it will actually import the random integer function from random and the sleep function from time. I then use two parameters, x and y, to set random locations somewhere on that 8x8 display you're seeing in the upper left hand corner. And then I generate random colors of our red, green, and blue. I then simply use the set pixel from the SenseHat function library, and I set a random pixel to a different color. When I run it, it will clear the screen and then start randomly generating different colors throughout this 8x8 display. It kind of sparkles because, as you can see, some of them go off, some of them turn back on, and as you continue to let this run over and over again, eventually the entire 8x8 display will be completely filled with various colors of LEDs. Then I'm doing the same functionality as before. I'm simply importing the SenseHat. I create a variable, I clear the screen, but this time I'm setting actual parameters to green, blue, red, black, and white. I'm going to stop this other program. So as you can see, they stopped doing anything. Then you come back over here, and I'm creating an array called creeper underscore pixels. And I set all the different pixels in an 8x8 array of various colors. Then I use the set pixel function again to actually transmit that entire image straight out to the 8x8 array. And give me just a second, I'll zoom back in because my camera is not wanting to play nice today. There we go, now we can see it again. Then when we run the program, it clears the display and you have your image you just created. The last thing I want to cover today is the actual environmental sensors. What I did is I went ahead and put in the SenseHat, brought the SenseHat function in, cleared the display. Then I started a loop where it says set the temperature, pressure, and humidity equal to whatever the sensors are on the SenseHat. Take those values and round them to 1 decimal point. Then generate a message that gives you the temperature, pressure, and humidity, and it goes ahead and gives you the values from right in this location. And finally, I use the show message portion of it to actually scroll it across the screen. Clears the screen, and there's the temperature, which right now it's 34.2 degrees. The pressure is 0, and the humidity is 37.6. So that is the SenseHat in a nutshell. I will actually make these Python scripts available. I'll link them in the description below, and I'll go ahead and link out to the actual instruction sets for the Raspberry Pi SenseHat, so you could actually go out there and expand upon this little bit of information that I gave you today. For my next video, I'm going to be working with the Raspberry Pi again, except this time I'm actually going to go ahead and be using an iPad to remote into the Raspberry Pi, both using SSH, which is just a basic text way of entering a Raspberry Pi, as well as using the VNC. If you want to see it, you got to come back next time. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.